Howdy folks, it is Lance090 here, and welcome back to my tutorial series for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, version .F. What we would like to hopefully build a vehicle that will allow us to keep our food cool. You may say, well, we can't just build like a refrigerator. Hopefully at some point we can. I hope at some point they let us wire up houses and stuff to have power and stuff, because that'd be very interesting. Right now, though, the only way to actually wire things up with power is to build a vehicle to do it for you. So that's what we're going to try to do. Before we leave, though, for one thing, we might want to switch to the military rucksack, because I'm going to have to start carrying a little bit more stuff around. So we don't need the tarp and stuff anymore. Get that out, get that out. Shouldn't need the repair kit anymore. Just thinking it may come in handy to have the military rucksack for this one. I'm gonna need to carry a little bit more. And you know what? I do want to compare like the toolbox. Oh, that's annoying. Really? That doesn't seem right. 20-inch, 40-liter volume. Oh, we looked at that. We've looked at that before. Rucksack was definitely bigger. Yeah. I thought we put this on our inventory before. Anyway, let's grab the regular toolbox. I just want to compare the toolboxes to see if one has like all the parts the other one does, or if they have different things. Hammering 3, fine hammering, prying, screw driving. I don't see screwdrivers in here. Bolt turning, screw driving, and regular advanced screw driving, wheel fastening, bolt turning, fine bolt turning, but also tree cutting and butchering. Butchering quality doesn't really matter. Actually, not that much better, other than you have the metal saw in you, but you don't have the screw driving. Do I have a screwdriver set in here? That would be the better solution, rather than taking a second. Fortunately, just a screwdriver won't quite cut it. Oh, it's okay. We do need the welding goggles and welding tanks, the acetylene torch. A lot of stuff, to be honest. We are on a timer here. So, we are going to take the vehicle for this job. Or actually, probably shouldn't. Because we're going to be carrying some pretty heavy things around, I think we need our cart. Okay, so the things we need. We need a frame. We do have a frame in the building, so we don't need to worry about that too much. We need a refrigerator, a mini fridge. A full refrigerator will not cut it. That's not what we need. Unfortunate, because they're everywhere. We need solar panels. But we may also need multiple frames, because we need enough solar panels for it to actually power something. Maybe a fridge in here somewhere. I'm just trying to find it. It's gonna, well, kitchen unit. That's not the fridge, though. Mini fridge is destroyed. It's kind of hard to see it. There it is. things rotated, so. If I pull this out, though, I don't know if it'll be okay to use. Other option is vehicle. You know what? We need the car jack. Might be able to find one. Without going back to get one. Kind of jack. Oh, we have to go back and get one, unfortunately. Maybe we can build a mini fridge out of like a regular fridge. I wish it was that simple, but I don't think it is. We might not be able to do it and might just have to live with what we've got. But I'd like to try to preserve this meat that we've just got as long as we can. Jack. What I needed. Apparently I did already have one before. That's fine. Got caught on our vehicle. That's what happens. It gets stuck. Okay, we gotta find the mini fridge. Now, I know we had a mobile meth lab over here. It only has the chemistry set, though. It's not what we need. Now, what we need... If there was a limo would have... I feel like we saw a limo. A limo would have a mini fridge. Might be one in here. It's another wreckage, though, so everything's beat the heck up. There is one. I didn't check how long that would take, but okay. Okay. We have a chance. Now, admittedly, the one thing that kind of sucks about Cataclysm, you have an awesome ability to build vehicles in this game, and we could just make like little things on cartwheels like this, and we could have like a mobile refrigerator, a mobile stove, and things like that. The problem is, once we decide that, hey, we want to move on to living in a RV, we have to reuse the resources of like our acetylene torch and stuff to tear the stuff back apart and then put it back together. Kind of annoying. Kind of a waste. So while yes, I could just go and throw together a mini fridge thing right now with what we've got, we would create the problem of we would not be able to reuse that mini fridge for other things later. I am looking at this electric car. I'm like, okay, this electric car has solar panels and batteries and everything ready to go. All I have to do is like pull a seat out and put the mini fridge in. And I'd have to put wheels on it. The only problem is then now when we want to cook things, we'd have to pull it out of here unless we also put a cooking thing in here. You can see how it gets a little wonky, which is why it'd be nice if you could just wire up an internal house system to work properly, but you have to make everything with frames. Hopefully that's fixed at some point. You do have controls. You don't have a security system. % battery. You just need wheels. 4 wheels. Honestly, as long as they all match, it doesn't matter that much. How long will this take? 10 minutes. I think this is our best option. It's just to get this thing, especially since we're trying to do this quickly. Now again, it will, and then there is just a spare wheel in the back. I'm just going to grab the spare instead of taking one off. That'll also save us a little bit of time. And this is really why you need a cart, because this is all really big, heavy stuff. All right, took out all the wheels. Let's install. Let's make sure these ones are broke. Yeah, they're just scrap metal. When things are like totally broke on a car and you pull them off, they just turn to scrap metal and stuff. So we're not reusing crappy wheels. There we go. This car is ready to go. But we do want to just... Huh, there's a difference between a back seat and a front seat now. That's interesting. Back seats hold a little bit more storage. And now I just want to remove. And we have to start with the seat belt. You have to remove the seat belt before you can remove a seat. Remove the back seat. We might not have enough skill to put the... Oh, we do. Okay. Mini fridge. Install. Takes a little hot second, but there we go. Ooh, baby. Now, let's let go of our shopping cart. Hop in the car here. Take control of it. And now we're going to press the control button again, which is Shift 6, the caret key that we got used to take control. We are going to turn on fridge. It is now functional. We're going to have to go back and get our cart. We're also going to have to be careful getting the car out of here. It's much bigger than dragging a cart around. It's much bigger than driving a motorcycle around. Okay, we're in control. So we're going to cut through this parking lot. So yeah, we got to be a little careful. We're moderately weary because doing all... Oop, actually, we don't want to go this way because I don't think we can get around... I don't think we can get around the corner up there. Just gonna back up. We have to kill that iBot at some point, but we're gonna have to. Have to use our gun on it or something. Just to wipe it out as quick as we can. And yeah, your car's gonna smash stuff, everything you're running over, so make sure there's nothing valuable on the ground wherever you're driving. But we've been grabbing the good stuff as we've gone, so it shouldn't be a problem. And here's my plan, to try to make it so I can still use like the food and stuff that's in the refrigerator without moving everything else around to match. I'm gonna try to just park this car right outside the window. And I'm gonna leave the window open so that it's kind of just like an extension of the house, right? Like eventually we'll want to drive this thing around. But for now, all it is this is just a refrigerator. It's just a huge device to serve as a refrigerator. There we go. That's fantastic. I'm actually kind of surprised I was able to get that done. Hopefully you have as much luck in whatever your game's looking like that you can do something like that. You should. The electric vehicles are actually pretty common to find. Yeah. This thing's too heavy. See how it's saying you hear a scraping noise? Actually, why is it scraping? It's not really that heavy. Sure why I was scraping, but it did remind me that I do want to grab like the scrap metal and stuff. I don't know about the seat. The seat can be a little bit of cloth and stuff, but I do want like the scrap metal. The short rope is from the whatchamacallit, the seatbelt. That's what that is. So that's actually a good way to get short ropes if you need them. But yeah, I did want to grab a bunch of metal. I think there's a place where those zombies tore stuff apart. Here. Gonna let go of the cart. I'm just gonna make a big drag pile. Our character's getting pretty tired, so I don't want to push ourselves too much more, but I'm gonna do this because I think it's worth doing. So there is some like scrap armor and stuff that uses like all this metal stuff. Okay, I don't know what the scraping noise was from. Oh, it is making scraping noises again. It might need the, like I said, it's just using a wooden wheel. It needs like a metal wheel might help, but it really needs just like casters. But we need to learn more. We might know enough now because we probably gained a mechanics level from making that vehicle. Okay. Now, also like a dedicated cart like this just for working with vehicles and stuff would be nice, because then I don't have to go and get all this stuff in and out of here and blah blah blah. All these tools that are particularly used for vehicle crafting. That can all stay in there though. Okay. Got a big backpack on. I can probably grab our meats. I actually don't have that much meat, all things considered. I thought we were gonna get like hundreds of meat, because usually that's how that works when you cut up something that big. Just gonna grab anything that can rot, which is the stuff highlighted in red and blue. That's the stuff that's gonna benefit the most from being in a fridge. I should pull the vehicle up one more tab just so this stuff is still. I don't know how it works technically. It might take it a minute to cool down, but it should cool down. All right. Now let's see. It'd be nice to see if we can see food here. Meat. Yes. We are in reach of the fridge. So that's the main thing that I cared about. We're golden. Can actually probably put more in here. Like how much space? Yeah, there's 75 liters in there and only 16 in there. So what I suggest to figure out what's going to go bad next, let's bring up our eat menu, Shift E. It's going to be like all of our bird eggs, canned fruit, fruit juice, red sauce, mayonnaise. I do need to eat, so I am going to. So much stuff that we can activate when we're standing here. That'll fire quickly there. Should have something like awesome, I would hope. Can we make like some kind of epic sandwich? I'm really surprised. There's like deluxe sandwiches and stuff. We have rotten meat nearby. Let's grab everything rotten and get it out of here. Just so it's not into this. Oh, there's some more stuff that's gonna go bad here soon. Yeah, I'd love to make like something good with meat, but it seems like we maybe don't know a recipe for it. Might have to read a cooking book sooner rather than later to try to make use of that. What else is rot? We're gonna have to use this. Hopefully it's not the meat already. It could be. Stuff goes. Is those just like not gonna be highlighted because it might be because it's like in a can or something. That's kind of annoying. I wish it went. Oh, there it goes. It says like on the side rotten. I guess we could search for rotten. Find rot. Maybe it doesn't show up though. What about old? Fresh. Okay, fresh does show up, so that implies the other stuff will too. Is it just the pickled fish causing all the issues? I'm gonna unload the glass jar rather than, because we don't want to throw the glass jar away. Oh, get rid of the welding goggles. Assembly torch. Try this again. Oh, there's still something rotten. cattail stalks and stuff, which we should just see. It's bothering me. Is it in your inventory? It might be in his inventory. Trying to remember. So you have to do something. Let's trade item. Doesn't seem like it. Let's go. Oh, it's in here. Duh. That would explain a thing or two about... Oh, no, he's following me now. Gosh, God bless it. I was gonna just tell him to stand still again, but I forgot. Okay, we gotta talk. What I want you to do. At this position, see you around. That should be fine. Now, now what do we have available? Surprisingly, there's like boring sandwich, butter. I would not be able to use like meat though for that. And make it with. Oh, we're out of water. Drinks. Okay, we have to go get water. That makes sense. Where's all my gallon jugs at? I'm gonna have to get them the old-fashioned way. By the old-fashioned way, I mean the more complicated way. And I'm actually gonna have to type it in, gallon. There we go. 6 of them. Now I'm actually like, why don't we just get it out of the basement of this house? Just so we don't have to actually process it. It'll just take some time. I don't want to take more time. Container. Out of water. All right, we can do that to like another one though. We still have 2 gallon jugs that we can fill. Remember, the toilet water is not good. Check this house. There we go. 69. Nice. There we go. That's the good stuff. Now let's run home with this. It's a lot of clean water for us. Here. Or use the normal zoom level while we're driving instead of being zoomed in a bit. We need to mount a solar panel onto this too if we want to keep using that. Eventually that battery is going to run out of power. But for now, we got 8 gallon jugs or 6 gallon jugs of clean water. Nah, I bet there's some real food. Okay. That changed things. Flux beans. Surprisingly, still doesn't use the meat though. Vegetable sandwich. Surprised how little of this stuff actually uses meat. Which is why I was kind of saying, as you move on, it becomes really important to eat your multivitamins because you start just cooking just meat with like not any like specialty to stuff to it. Oh, it is using chunks of meat now. That is an option. Okay. You're definitely using the chunks of meat. They go bad before the eggs do. The eggs go bad pretty quick too, but because the soy sauce. There we go. That's some good stuff right there. And then the other thing we can do, which is probably brew some tea. It's like a 15 tea, because that'll be 1 gallon jug. Pour it into a gallon jug. Got some nice hot tea. Now, we should grab... Oh, it's actually probably all here, right? Oh, the beans are. Clean, quite cool, and a bit sluggish. Yeah, I'm sure. Just give me anything that's gonna rot real quick. Are out of time for this video though, so I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.